Hello students, today we are going to discuss the next portion of our chapter from the diary of Anne Frank, class 10 English, and I am going to explain the particular chapter to you. This was your fourth chapter from the book First Flight, and the name of the chapter is Diary from the Diary of Anne Frank. I have told you the base of the story, that it was the story of Second World War, where there was a writer, Anne Frank, who died at a very early age. Then Anne Frank was not actually like, she is not very mature, but she used to write a diary, and the collection of the diary papers were published as a novel by her father when she died, after she died. Okay, so it was the time of Second World War. At that time, I've told you that her elder sister was Margot Frank, and she had a mother who's 25, her father was 36 when they got married, and this was all about her personal life. Now, we will start from today that she got as a refugee to the Holland. Then we start from, she was sent to a monastery nursery school and stayed there until she was 6. Okay, she stayed. She was sent to the monastery school, and until she was 6. She was there. When she was getting away from her teacher, Mrs. Cooperis, she got in tears. She was very like emotional, and she liked Mrs. Cooperis so much that when she was getting away from her, she was actually getting emotional, and that's why she was in tears when she was getting farewell from that particular point. Okay, then in 1941, her grandmother once got ill. Okay, what happened? In 1941, her grandmother got ill, and then in 1942, after a prolonged illness and being operated, her grandmother died. 1942 में एक लंबे टाइम तक उस बीमारी को फेस करने और फिर एक ऑपरेशन को फेस करने के बाद उनकी ग्रैंड मदर जो है 1942 में वो एक्सपायर हो गई. शी जस्ट डाइड. तो क्योंकि एन जो है उस टाइम पे एक छोटी बच्ची थी, उनके ऊपर इस चीज़ का बहुत ज़्यादा इफेक्ट हुआ. शी गॉट हर्ट, शी वॉज कम्प्लीटली आउट ऑफ स्टेट, है ना. उनको वो इस शॉक को जो है एकदम से झेल नहीं पा रही थी. और उसके बाद क्या हुआ, एन जो है उन्होंने कुछ टाइम तक लिखना बंद कर दिया. शी कम्प्लीटली स्टॉप्ड राइटिंग फॉर सम टाइम. ओके, एंड आफ्टर दैट उसके बाद जो है कुछ टाइम बाद जब उन्होंने लिखा, तो उन्होंने अपनी ग्रैंड मदर से रिलेटेड लव एंड अफेक्शन जो उनको उनकी ग्रैंड मदर से मिल रहा था, उस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट को अपनी डायरी में लिखना स्टार्ट किया. शी स्टार्टेड राइटिंग रिलेटेड विद द लव एंड अफेक्शन ऑफ हर ग्रैंड मदर. ओके, सो दिस वाज अ पार्ट रिलेटेड विद हर ग्रैंड मदर. After that, there was a part in the chapter where it's been clearly mentioned that N was not a very good student in mathematics. Although she is a good writer, but she is not a very good student of mathematics. So his teacher, Mr. Keesing, what is the name of our maths teacher? Mr. Keesing. Once he punished N. Why he punished N? Because N is not a very good math student, and also she is very talkative. She always used to talk and disturb class, and that is why Mr. Keesing is a bit upset with N, and that's why he punished N. How he punished N? He gave, and used to say that teachers are the most unpredictable creatures in the world. And how he punished N? He just punished N and said that you have to write an essay on the topic a chatterbox. Okay, what you have to do, you have to write an essay on the topic a chatterbox. Chatterbox means a person who used to speak so much, who used to speak irrelevant, who used to speak wherever it's not even necessary. So that kind of a person is called a chatterbox. And Mr. Keesing gave her the punishment to write an essay, and that is why she said that they are most unpredictable creatures, because he is a maths teacher, and gave her the essay to write on English. Then N wrote a very good letter after some time when first of all she was not able to write, but then she wrote a very good letter, and she wrote in that speaking is a human trait. It is a necessity of a student to speak, because if a student is not speaking, he or she is not communicating in that on that particular point, he or she is not able to ask her questions or his questions. Okay, and then she said that it is a human trait to speak, and then at last she said that I've got all these properties. I mean, I'm an extrovert person because I got those traits from my mother. That is why I used to talk so much. So in this way, she just answered her teacher. So Mr. Keesing laughed in front of the class when he read this letter written by Anne Frank. जब एन फ्रैंक का वो लेटर उन्होंने पढ़ा तो वो पूरी क्लास के सामने हंस रहे थे. So this was one more part related with the chapter from the diary of Anne Frank. In the next video, we will complete this particular chapter, and we will also discuss a few question answers, and then we will start something else. We'll start something new, any new chapter. Till then, what you have to do is to read the chapter up to this point, and then you will be able to understand it after watching this video. Thank you.